What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, and today we are back on Sporcle, doing everyone's favorite, even though no one will watch it, and it will make me sad. What if I just talk like a bad like newsman the entire time? No, but yeah, a lot of you guys love the quizzes, but a lot of like my channel also doesn't like. They don't care for them. They don't watch them. It's okay, watch what you're interested in. Obviously, I've been uploading a lot of MLB. That hasn't taken very well. I'm going to stay with it. Updates on MLB. I'm still going to do Diamond Dynasty. I stream every night, twitch.tv/Bengal, pretty much every night. Make sure to follow that. And doing a lot of Diamond Dynasty. But I'm going to do a Road to the Show series, I think, around Ben Bones. You guys also love Ben Bones and NCAA 14. I'll be recording more of that. I hope to record Dolphins franchise. I know that's very dearly missed. I hope to do something with Zero Overall franchise. I know that was like a little bit of a fan favorite. That series sucked to record big time. So I feel like I owe you guys an explanation on that. I think we're going to do an episode or something on that in the near future. I want to do more mock drafts. I'd like to get my big board finalized. I don't really think I'm going to do positional rankings for all the draft, just because I just don't think the videos are going to get views. So I might release them on Twitter or something. And if you have a quiz for me, by the way, we're doing Can You Name the NFL Offenses 2019. Make sure to tweet it at me and follow me on Twitter. If we hit 20K followers in the next 3 days, it's the 5th right now. If I hit 20K followers by the 8th of April, I will upload 3 rebuilds in a row. So if you like rebuilds, make sure to make a Twitter and follow me. So, sorry for the long intro. I had thought I'd done pretty much every quiz, exhausted every possible good video quiz for YouTube on Sporcle for the NFL, but the 2019 season ended, and here we are. So this is going to be a tough quiz, man. 256 names to get, 17 minutes to get them. Should be pretty difficult, but we'll see what we're capable of doing, and I suppose let's go ahead and hop in. This link of the quiz will be in the description as well. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and do the quiz. This is going to be a tough one, but let's see what we can do. 17 minutes. Let's get it. Tom Brady, Sony Michel, James White, Jacoby Myers. No. Okay. N'Keal Harry. Let's get... And I'm going to have to try and speed through this because there are 256 names to get. Who else played receiver for them? Not Chris Hogan, obviously. Julian Edelman should be number 1 on there. N'Keal Harry, Mohamed Sanu. It's not taking him for the Patriots. Probably took him for the Falcons. He got traded. Who else is there? There is Josh Gordon played there briefly. Antonio Brown played there very briefly. We get John Brown and Hollywood Brown for the Bills and Ravens. Tight end for them is Dwayne Allen. We get Josh Allen, not Dwayne Allen. I'm going to be very rusty, by the way. I haven't watched football in a while, as I'm sure you haven't either. So I'm going to forget some really, really easy ones, like these other receivers. Philip Dorsett. Who's their 4th receiver, dude? Edelman, Harry, Dorsett. I thought it was Jacoby Myers. Who am I missing there? I mean, I named 3 other receivers that played last year. Is this an obvious one that I'm missing? I'm sure that it is, and I have like no idea who their tight end is. I know it's not Martellus Bennett. That was 2 years ago. Who played tight end for them? It wasn't Dwayne Allen. Wasn't Gronk, obviously. Everyone thought he was going to come back, didn't. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to go to the Jets, over to the right. Sam Darnold, Ty Montgomery, Le'Veon Bell. Bilal Powell played for them too. But wide receivers for the Jets, we have Robbie Anderson. We have Jamison Crowder. That's probably all the Jets receivers I'll legitimately be able to name. Tight end for them, I know Austin Safari and Jenkins played, but they're looking for Chris Herndon Jr. Is it Austin Safari and Jenkins? I swear it's Chris Herndon. But he was injured and suspended. Who else played tight end over Chris Herndon? That should be the answer, by the way. He's actually pretty good. I don't know. Sorry. If your favorite team and you're like, oh, you're an idiot for not knowing, accurate. Let's go to the Bills. Let's get Frank Gore, and let's get Devin Singletary. Great rookie last year. How is it not Devin Singletary? I mean, it just is. It's Devin Singletary. I'm upset at that. Other receivers for the Bills: Cole Beasley. Oh, jeez, what is his name? He had a couple 100-yard games, I want to say, just by catching deep balls. Tight end should be Dawson Knox. It's not going to be. Charles Clay was in Arizona, I want to say. Equanimous St. Brown's on there for the Packers. Wild. Yeah. Who played tight end for the Bills last year? It was Dawson Knox. Obviously, there's another one. I don't know. Let's get Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins. Let's get Kalen Ballage and Kenyon Drake, even though he should be on the Cardinals as well. He might not be. He's not. So I'll have to come up with those other ones. Receivers for the Dolphins: Preston Williams. It's going to be a lot of Williams. And Preston Williams is not one of them. Devontae Parker, Albert Wilson, Jakeem Grant. It's not going to be on there. Who else played receiver? Alan Hearns, and looks like I'm missing their biggest one, which is Devontae Parker. I don't know how this is ordered. Tight end is Mike Gesicki. Who was a wide receiver that I'm missing for them? I named two others that they had that played significant snaps. Well, Jakeem Grant, maybe not. But Preston Williams was great before going down with injury. Who else would have caught footballs for them? I don't know. I'm probably just forgetting. Let's go. Well, obviously, let's go Baker Mayfield for the Browns. Running back is going to be Kareem Hunt. It's not. It's good. Well, obviously Nick Chubb, but is it not Kareem Hunt also? I don't remember seeing him that much last year anyway, so I guess that's fair. But wide receiver for the Browns, we get Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, Rashard Higgins. David Njoku is going to be their tight end. I'm not sure that I can come up with a third receiver for, well, I guess a fourth receiver for the Browns. I know Brashad Perriman. Oh, it might be. He went to the Bucks, so it's not him, but he was there 2 years ago. Sox Steelers is going to be any one of three: Devlin Hodges, Mason Rudolph. I just got Rudolph somewhere. It would be with the Vikings. It's going to be Big Ben then with Kyle Rudolph on the Vikings. Steelers running backs, we get James Conner and jeez, what is another running back for them? I know there's one that caught a lot of direct snaps and actually threw the ball sometimes. Can't come up with his name right now. It's April, and I haven't watched football, obviously, especially Steelers football, since January. So it's a long time for me. Receivers for the Steelers, not Antonio Brown, obviously. But we're going to get rookie out of Toledo, Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson is not on there. I got Smith somewhere, but I'm looking for Smith Schuster. How is it not Deontay Johnson? James Washington's going to be there. It's like a little like French sounding name that's on this team. I think it's a running back, but probably not the one I'm thinking of. He might not be on there. I can't remember his name, boys. I'm sorry. I see faces. I remember these guys. I can't come up with who they are right now. Steelers tight ends. Is it gonna be looking for that great run blocker that was in San Francisco for some years? Vance McDonald. Yes. Jesse James is now on the Lions, so I'm gonna type him. I guess it's not gonna take him for the Lions. So I got it already. Ravens, Lamar Jackson, the MVP. We also get Justin Jackson for the Chargers. Really, that's the Chargers' other running back. They're not gonna talk about Melvin Gordon. Interesting. We'll get there in a minute. Ravens' other running back, Justice Hill. We get Tyreek Hill, Gus Edwards. Then it has to be receiver for the Ravens. We have already Hollywood Brown. We're gonna have. They got bad players, man. Another rookie receiver. Not Miles Boykin. That's his name. It's just not him. Who are some other receivers for the Ravens? I mean, that just shows you how bad their receiving room was last year. Mark Andrews is going to be their tight end. I know this. I'm missing so many obvious ones. I have to be. Who else played receiver for the Ravens last year? It can't just be Hollywood Brown. I mean, Lamar Jackson threw a lot of yards to these guys, even though they weren't very good. Just go to the Bengals: Andy Dalton, Gio Bernard, Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd, AJ Green. Obviously, I'm flying through my favorite team. Ha, 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 ha. Definitely not a Giants fan, like I've said 100 times. I've said way more than that, actually. But AJ Green, Tyler Boyd, John Ross, Auden Tate. It's not Auden Tate. It totally is, but all right, cool. And their tight end is going to be Tyler Eifert. Texans, Deshaun Watson. We also get Benjamin Watson. That's who it was for the Patriots. Carlos Hyde. Chiefs. Well, he also played for the Texans, no? Am I wrong there? Lamar Miller. Boom. Okay, receiver for the Texans, we have Kiki Kuti. Kenny Stills. They're counting Kenny Stills as the other Dolphins one. Okay. That throws a wrench in my plan. We're going to get Will Fuller. We're going to get, obviously, DeAndre Hopkins, new Arizona Cardinal. And who would their other receiver be? Because it's Kenny Stills. Oh, let's get Darren Fells. It's Darren Fells. That's their tight end. Their other tight end is Darren Fells. It's not Kahali Waring. It's are they looking for Jordan? Oh, what is his name? Jordan. Did he go to Indiana, or am I confusing him with the Panthers tight end that got drafted recently? Close name. It's Jordan something, maybe. We'll get back to it. The correct answer is Darren Fells, but whatever. Colts, I want Jacoby Brissett. What do you mean? Is it Andrew Luck? It isn't. Okay, that's just not true. We're taking a preseason QB. That's BS, dude. What is this? What is this list? Running backs for them though: Marlon Mack and Nyheim Hines. I'm gonna have to start flying through this. Colts: Chester Rogers, T.Y. Hilton. Oh, Zach Pascal. What do you mean? Zach Pascal, he played for them a lot. Devin Funchess. Is this like before the season? Had to have been. Had to have been before the season. Whatever. Tight end for them is Eric Ebron. Jaguars QB, it's going to be Nick Foles over Gardner Minshew. Fournette is going to be there. TJ Yeldon? I didn't think that was going to be right. Even though I think he is still there. I don't know who their other running back would be. Wide receivers, they have so many that are about the same in terms of ability. DJ Chark's the best one. And then they have guys that are like kind of boring. I'm just not going to be able to come up with their names, even though they're very obvious. I can name at least two more. At least two more. Other Jags tight end, Austin Seferian Jenkins. I think I've already typed his name several times. It's not him. I'm not sure who it is. Their wide receiver, there's like, I'm looking at his face, dude. There's a D.D. Westbrook is one, and the other is, I just won't be able to come up with it. We're going to move on. Titans, Mariota over Tannehill. This had to be before the season started. Had to have been. Had to have been. In which case, receiver for the Ravens. Former Saint. I'm looking at his stupid face right now in my head. What is his name? Willie Snead. Jeez. Do you see this? Brain dead right now. Titans running back, Henry. Deion Lewis. We also get Hunter Henry. Titans receivers, Chris Hogan. Where did Hogan pop up? Panthers. Did he go with the Panthers? I thought he signed with the Titans for some reason. My bad. All right. Well, I just thought of DJ Moore. I don't know why. Chris Moore for the Ravens. Okay. Thinking DJ Moore of the Panthers, obviously. I have 5 minutes. I gotta go, dude. Titans. Receivers for them. Come on. Who plays receiver for the Titans? I might just have to move on because I can't think of any. We're gonna circle back. Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Demarcus Robinson, Mecole Hardman, tight end, Travis Kelce. Chargers. Is that the first team I've done? Like, pretty legitimately it is. Chargers is Phillip Rivers. It's going to be Austin Eckler. Receiver is Travis Benjamin in there, who's terrible. And their fourth wideout is who? No clue. Broncos. It's going to be Flacco over Drew Lock. Running back for the Broncos, Phillip Lindsay, Royce Freeman. the receivers for them are going to be difficult because we have obviously Cortland Sutton, and then it gets a little bit more difficult. We have Deshaun Hamilton. I'm not coming up with the other ones. I'm just letting you know. Tight end for the Broncos, not Jesse James. Is it Jeff Hireman? Oh, it's going to be Noah Fant. Raiders QB Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, other receiver for them. I'm not coming up with the other running back. Antonio Brown, that's how you know. Tyrell Williams, Hunter Renfrow. And is it going to even take Darren Waller? It does. Okay, Eagles QB, Wentz. We're going to have Boykin. No, we're not or Sanders, excuse me. We also get Emmanuel Sanders for the Broncos. Wow, that's an easy one. I was thinking of him with the Niners, obviously, but I keep saying obviously. These aren't obvious per se. Let's get Dak on the Cowboys. Other receivers for the Eagles. Aguilar, Jeffrey, Arcega-Whiteside. I mean, that is another one. Let's get Zach Ertz. Give me Goddard in there. Ezekiel Elliott. How is Ezekiel Elliott not the Cowboys running back? What are we doing here? They want like Tony. What is Tony's name? Tony. It's a P. How can I not come up with it? I don't know. Receivers for them. I mean, Cole Beasley's with the Bills. I think we already got him, obviously. Stop saying obviously. I'm annoying. Redskins. I'm going to move on from the Cowboys without getting Amari Cooper and some other guys. Like, can we not do that? Randall Cobb. Tight end Jason Witten came back. Redskins QB. It's not going to be Haskins. Is it going to be Alex Smith, even though he didn't play there? Case Keenum, probably. Adrian Peterson. Might have Darius Geis. Scary Terry McLaurin. Jordan Reed. Other receivers for them. I don't know. Giants QB. It's going to be Manning, Barkley, Shepard. Let's get Russell Shepard. Is it going to take Darius Slayton? No. Tight end for the Giants last year's Evan Ingram. Man, I wish I had more time. I don't know. I always have to take it for what it is. Kirk, I'm just going to get the quarterbacks. I'm missing up on the Giants. I'm sorry. Newton for the Panthers. Also, when I go video mode, I feel like I do these quizzes way slower than I need to. Goff, Garoppolo, Murray. Giants other running back, man. Like, who else are they looking for other than Saquon? I know they had like Elijah Penny, but Rashad Penny on the Seahawks. Giants other receivers. Sterling Shepard, Golden Tate. How are you not taking Golden Tate? I know he suspended the first 4 games of the season. Packers Aaron Rodgers I didn't get. Or Stafford. I totally missed that somehow. Or Trubisky. Who's the starting running back in the Eagles? Did I get LaShawn McCoy for the Chiefs yet? Starting running back in the Eagles, not Miles Sanders. They're looking for sign with the Dolphins, was on the Bears. Jordan Howard. Let's get OJ Howard for the Bucks, and let's get Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. And how is Ezekiel Elliott? Did they misspell it? They had to have. How can it not be Zeke? Dalvin Cook. Let's get Jared Cook. Falcons, Julio Jones. Get Rojo and Marvin Jones. Let's get Kenny Golladay. I'm running out of time, guys. I'm sorry. I did the best that I could on this. This was a tough quiz because there are like just so many to name. Running backs on the 49ers. It's going to take Breida, and it's going to take Tevin Coleman. Is not going to take even their most played one. I lost 167. Wayne Gallman, Cody Latimer, Benny Fowler for the Giants. Tony Pollard, and Alfred Morris. How do we not have Ezekiel Elliott here? That's crazy. Obviously, like I would have gotten way more with more time. I just didn't manage my time that well. Maurice Harris over Jacoby Myers of the Patriots? Are we serious? Are we serious? Robert Foster's a receiver I couldn't think of on the Bills. That's who I was thinking of, though. Tyler Kroft. Ryan Griffin, they're going to say. He did catch a couple touchdowns. Jalen Samuels. Oh, Dante Moncrief, Ryan Switzer. Seth Roberts on the Ravens. Alex Erickson over Auden Tate. Weird. Dontrell Hilliard. Not even a name I've ever heard of in my life. And Jalen Strong was on the Browns. I forgot he existed. It's kind of nice at Arizona State. Wasn't so great on the Texans. Jordan Thomas. I was right for the Texans, but that's not who it is. Paris Campbell on the Colts. He was a, second or third round draft pick by them. Missed a lot of Titans receivers. Missed all of them. Could I name all these guys? I think for sure. If I had time to think about it. Tim Patrick on the Broncos. Forgot about him, I guess. Jeremy Davis is the fourth Chargers one. Former Giant. Went to UConn, fun fact. Michael Gallup, I forgot about. Tavon Austin. Mac Hollins. I just didn't have enough time. With more time, I think I crushed this because, obviously I'm coming up with Alvin Kamara. Obviously, I'm coming up with Michael Thomas. I just didn't have enough time to get to these bottom teams. Obviously, I'm coming up with probably most of these on the Vikings. I'm probably not Chad Beebe or Jordan Taylor, but I'm obviously coming up with Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, coming up with Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Geronimo Allison. I'm coming up with Devontae Adams, clearly. I'm coming up with a lot more of these, just didn't have the time. But I guess it's going to do it for the video, guys. I'm sorry I did poorly on this compared to where I think I should be or where I would like to be. I just took too long. So I think it's going to be very possible to beat my score if you just come on and you just go, you type as many names as quickly as you can. But yeah, that is going to do it for the quiz. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.